Alright guys, welcome back to another video. So before this video starts, no, this is not a video where I just read the TLW or I read what happens to the last word. No guys, we're going to be talking about the last word and how I feel about it and what I feel like are going to be potential builds for it. Normally I don't go into my build ideas before the season starts. You know, season 9 I dabbled into it. I had a couple builds put out there. You guys liked them. Bow builds, Titan builds, Warlock builds, whatever it may be. You guys enjoyed it. But again, normally I don't get into my video ideas beforehand, but season 10 is right around the corner. It's about a week and a half to 2 weeks away. It depends on when you're watching this video. The last word is getting nerfed in some aspects of the gun. So getting into it, let me go over first what is happening to the last word. I'm going to read it from the TLW, just the bullet points. Fan fire now adjusts the precision scaler while hip firing. I don't know what that means. Whatever. Next one, fan fire impact values have been adjusted. Okay. Precision hip ADS adjusted from 67.95 and, you know, when you ADS 67.95 to 68.27 means when you hip fire, your critical shot is going to be 68.27. So you actually got a buff, a 1 point buff, or close to a 1 point buff. But when you ADS, you lose a lot of damage. You go to 52.2. Non-precision hip fire and ADS adjusted from 50.01 to 50.01 to 38, which is huge. Means if you ADS this weapon or you hip fire this weapon and you hit body shots, you're going to be doing 38 body damage, meaning you want to hit critical shots regardless. You're using the last word. You always want to hit crits, right? Aiming down sights no longer provides additional effective range. Parentheses, damage fall off. Reduced stability for mouse and keyboard input. Reduce the effective range. To improve the experience, adjusted the way target acquisition is handled while hip firing. Now, I highlighted the key points that stuck out to me. Things I want to keep in mind. When I read this, right away, a few exotics came to mind. I was like, all right, well, this is cool. This is smart. So, precision hip fire. 68.27. You always want to hip fire this gun. When you need to ADS this gun, you will ADS this gun and hit 52, which isn't bad at all. Four crit shots ADS, you're killing somebody. But again, you want to get the most damage, you know, most bang for your buck. You know, 2 shots from hip fire, precision hits, ADS, clean them up real quick with 238s. Aiming down sights no longer provides effective range, damage fall off. And the last one, reduce the effective range. So this gun got hit with a lot of, you know, range nerfs and damage nerfs. So what are a few things that stick to mind or, you know, came to mind when I was reading this? One thing that stuck out to me is hip fire damage. So let me start there. After seeing the damage numbers, I feel like the last word needs to be drawn very quickly. Regardless of what you're pairing it with, it needs to be drawn very quickly. Now, getting into 2 hunter exotics that stuck out to me, both of which will cause the last word to instantly draw out and ready up. Those are going to be the Lucky Pants and the Dragon Shadow. Now, I will say the Lucky Pants were much of a factor back, you know, prior to this nerf. You might have used them. I never used them. In my opinion, you didn't need them, right? Dragon Shadow was a whole lot better. But since hip fire is where it's at, and the Lucky Pants perk is hand cannons ready faster and are more accurate immediately after swapping to them. So that Lucky Pants perk right there, hand cannons are more accurate immediately after swapping to them. That goes hand in hand with the last word right now. You want to be accurate as possible. Now, I can see the last word and, you know, the Lucky Pants going hand in hand. But if you want something different here, I feel like if you're going to be rocking something like the Claws of a Wolf, paired with the last word, great. Any weapon can be paired with the last word because you want to be able to draw out quickly. Pairing the Lucky Pants and, like, again, pulse rifle. You see in this footage in the background, I'm utilizing a pulse rifle with this. So when I need to draw the last word out, I can hip fire my enemy down. Again, taking the place of like a shotgun. Now, the Dragon Shadow. The Dragon Shadow is another good one. You'll be able to utilize your class ability, allowing you, again, if you have max mobility, you'll be able to have your class ability more often. This is going to allow you to be able to shade frequently, giving you Wraith Metal. And right then and there, you'll be able to draw your last word out quickly. Again, pairing it, utilizing it similar to like a shotgun. I still have to dabble on this to see how well it pairs with the sniper still. Because again, if the range is so severe that it's sidearm range, then there's no point in utilizing it. You're better off using a sidearm, right? So again, I still have to dabble into utilizing this with a sniper, seeing how it works out. Next, we're going to be moving on to a Titan. And one exotic that has, you know, I read this, right? And I was like, okay, there's one Titan exotic that I feel compare extremely well, which is going to be the Lion Rampur, which is going to stack the hipfire ability with the last word. It enables you to be more accurate while you're in the air. Essentially, it's going to give you like super Icarus. You jump in the air. The last word cannot take an Icarus mod. All right, it's an exotic. It can't take an Icarus mod. Using something like the Lion Rampart are going to allow you to hipfire this weapon, being a little more accurate in the air. Pairing that alongside the precision hipfire with the 68.27, there is some potential builds there. This is what I'm going to be messing around with when I get a chance next season, possibly in trials of the Redacted, of the Worthy, of the Osiris, whatever, right? I'm going to be trying to utilize something like this. Remember, I don't have this full build set right now of the Lion Rampart, so if you have anything in mind, well, Brave, you should pair it with this. You should pair it with this. Comment down below, because I'm looking for something to pair the Lion Ramparts and the last word with. Maybe even a grenade launcher, right? Next, we're going to be going into the Warlock, and yes, I know people are going to say, well, you can use the fitting aspects, and sure, that's a given. That's like utilizing the Dragon Shadow with the last word, right? It's a given. That's why I didn't get too much into it. Lucky Pants, way more potential for a build there rather than the Dragon Shadow. But one thing that did stick out, Lunification Boots. Since the last word is getting a range nerf and damage nerf, utilizing Lunification Boots and an Empowering Rift will not only give you damage bonus, you'll be dealing just a bit more damage. Now, I'm sure it's not going to give you pre-last word range or pre-last word damage buff while in Empowering Rift, but utilizing the Lunification Boots, they're going to allow you to be more effective over longer ranges. I can see this helping with when you ADS. When you ADS with the last word and you're standing in a Lunification Rift, Empowering Rift, you will have more range with the last word, allowing you to, one, ADS and probably do 55, 56 damage rather than your 52 and hit further away, which is great. So you're going to want to put something together as in you want more rifts. Probably, and this is what I'm going to pair it alongside with, the Tune of Grace subclass. I can heal my teammates. When I heal them, I'll get my rift back faster, allowing me to utilize the last word frequently in my Empowering Rift. Overall, guys, these are just a few of my builds that I have in my head. You know, I can see the Lucky Pants being great for the last word. I can see the Lion Ramparts, again, probably with a grenade launcher, being awesome for the last word. And again, Lunification Boots. This is something I'm going to be messing around with a lot. Lunification Boots in an Empowering Rift. Some of the footage in the background, if you did notice it, I can hit some pretty ridiculous ranges with the last word. Standing in an Empowering Rift with Lunification Boots, I'm doing 82 to the head. This is pre-nerf, given pre-nerf, but think about it. It's 67.95 right now. I'm doing 82 to the head with the last word. Meaning, if I, after nerf, you know, post-nerf, instead of doing 52.2 to the head when I ADS, I will be doing more damage. Potentially bring me back into pre-nerf damage. Overall, again, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. It's different. I wanted to bring something different to the table. These builds aren't complete. These builds still have a lot of work to be done onto them. But if you guys have any ideas, Brave, you forgot about this exotic. This exotic is great. You know, maybe I want to pair it with the Astrocyte Verse. I did see some potential build there with the last word might be just an overall up-close weapon. Pairing it alongside a quick draw shotgun, maybe? I don't know yet, right? These are just things I'm throwing up in the air. If you guys like videos like this, by all means, comment down below. Hey, Brave, we want to see more things like this. Because when the patch notes come out in a week or two, I'm probably going to be doing another video like this. So if you guys like this video, do me a huge favor and hit that like button. And before I get told, oh, Brave, you're just in it for the ad revenue, 10 minutes is what he's aiming for, I'm going to stop it before then. You guys are awesome, and I'll see you in the next video.